10 people vanished from a ship that never sank. To this day, no one knows what happened to them. On a calm December day in 1872, the crew of a British ship called the Dei Grazie spots something drifting strangely across the Atlantic. It's the 5th of December, and the vessel ahead is sailing without control. Its sails are set, catching the wind, yet nothing about its movement looks deliberate or piloted at all. The Dei Grazie's crew draws closer, calling out, but they receive no answer from the silent deck. They board carefully, expecting to find a crew simply too busy or too sick to respond. Instead, they find absolutely no one, not a single soul anywhere aboard the entire ship. This is the Mary Celeste, an American brigantine that had departed New York a month earlier. On the 7th of November, bound for Genoa, Italy. Aboard originally were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, their 2-year-old daughter, and 7 crew members. 10 people in total, experienced sailors, a respected captain, a young family. All of them simply gone, without explanation. Below deck, the mystery only deepens. The cargo holds still contain over 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol, largely untouched and intact. Personal belongings remain in the cabins, undisturbed, as if everyone had stepped away only moments before. There's over 3 feet of water sitting in the ship's hold, though the vessel itself remains seaworthy. And one thing is missing entirely: the ship's lifeboat, apparently launched deliberately by someone still aboard. The ship's final logbook entry is dated the 25th of November, 10 days before its discovery. It places the Mary Celeste roughly 6 nautical miles from the Azores, in calm seas, under routine conditions. Somewhere between that final entry and the ship's discovery, something convinced everyone aboard to abandon a fully working vessel. Investigators board expecting signs of violence, struggle, mutiny, or a hidden crime scene. But they find none of that. No blood, no damage suggesting a struggle, nothing overtly sinister at all. British authorities open a formal inquiry, certain that foul play must explain such a strange abandonment. Yet weeks of investigation turn up no solid evidence of piracy, mutiny, or violence against the crew. Rumors spread anyway. Some say the crew murdered each other. Others whisper that pirates boarded and vanished just as quickly. But neither theory holds up under closer inspection, since the cargo and valuables remain completely untouched. A more mundane theory eventually gains traction among sailors familiar with volatile industrial alcohol cargo. Alcohol fumes may have built up in the hold, raising fears of an imminent explosion on board. If the captain believed an explosion was near, ordering an evacuation into the lifeboat would make desperate sense. Perhaps they intended to stay close by, tethered, waiting for the danger to pass before returning. But if the rope connecting lifeboat to ship snapped in rough water, the Mary Celeste could simply have drifted away. 10 people in a small boat, far from land, would have faced almost impossible odds of survival. No wreckage, no bodies, no lifeboat were ever recovered in the months and years that followed. Other theories point toward faulty navigational equipment, suggesting the crew mistakenly believed the ship was sinking. Panic over misread instruments could explain an evacuation despite the ship being in no real danger. Some have even proposed waterspouts, sudden storms, or seaquakes, momentarily terrifying the crew into abandoning ship. None of these theories can be confirmed, since no first-hand account of that final moment survives. The Mary Celeste itself continued sailing under new owners after the incident, its reputation forever changed. Sailors grew increasingly reluctant to serve aboard a ship now associated with an unsolved, eerie disappearance. Its later career was marked by accidents, financial trouble, and persistent rumors of being cursed. Eventually, the ship was deliberately wrecked off Haiti, seemingly for an insurance fraud scheme entirely unrelated to the mystery. That final chapter closed the ship's story, but it never answered what happened on that November night. To this day, no confirmed evidence explains why 10 people abandoned a stable, undamaged vessel. Every proposed theory, explosion fear, equipment failure, storm panic, remains plausible, yet completely unconfirmed. The captain's family, the crew, their names are recorded, but their final moments are not. No message, no note, no explanation was ever left behind to answer the question everyone still asks. The Mary Celeste was found perfectly capable of completing its voyage, with absolutely no one left to sail it. Whatever happened between that last log entry and its empty discovery remains entirely and completely unresolved. Like and subscribe for more videos.